You moved your trade capital to the Alexandria trade and already have. It's not exactly making us the boon dollar, but that's because we collect here instead of forwarding it. I think that's for the better, because we don't have quite enough power here. Everyone sucks it away, because Alexandria attaches itself to 3 of the greatest nodes. Venice and Genoa, both end nodes, and Constantinople just one incredibly pimped out node. Still, no retreat, no return home for your stack here. But they have been taking transports and taking them home now. So with that revolt up and done, we can get our troops into position and ready to strike down our enemies. I wonder if he'll get access through Hijaz. Come and ravage us to the north. That'd be a very intelligent thing to do. Unbelievably, Kara is getting war exhaustion. Oh. Now Kilwa is here to tempt me. I mean, there's a fair chunk of gold down there, and that ivory is delicious. Look at all that potential inflation. It could all be mine. Kilwa's 113 to chew down. They're going to consume the rest of Motapa. Well, Kilwa don't have any friends anymore. I'll focus on Yemen first. Bully them regularly for tribute. Tempting. Jake, this is a gorgeous song. What is it? This is Forest Shade from the newest music DLC, Kairi's Music. I agree. It's great. No, you stay in Kinda. You guys hold off Maria. Or Mahra. Yemen, it is time to die. And yes, it is holy war. Timmy won't join in, but what a pathetic ally they are anyway. You know what? Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? These may be mountains, but we'll crush you anyway. We'll get our 2 siege here. And I don't really think this is going to prove to be difficult by any stretch of the imagination. But that's how all cock-ups start. Oh, we still have Mamluk separatists. In a few select provinces. Why? Ah, of course, it's all that religious malarkey. That's fine, once it's all cored, that'll also reduce the separatism, and everything will go my way. Of course. I'll let them heal up so that... Actually, what am I saying? Kill them all. Has Funj spawned yet? They have, and they were promptly consumed and turned into the one true faith. They almost want to join in this war, but what use is an ally with that kind of debt? Let's just get rid of them. They would simply cost me war score. Right, so Shamar, they may be kind of big, but they're new money, not old money like good old Ethiopia here. Their autonomy in some other provinces is just way too high to be effective. Let's go and ravage them. I want this island as well. I just want it all. Is that a crime? Jake, colonist, no. There will not be colonizing on this Ethiopia game. Well, not by me at least. But why, I hear you scream out. Well, that would go against my grand master plan. I mean, no tricks here, folks. Okay, we have more sieging this up than is necessary, so if we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Well, I'll just call it 4, and have you folks over in Kinda, please. And you folks hold off Kinda as well. I'm just going to snipe their navy, because I'm a terrible individual. Pop. Good afternoon, chat, and good afternoon to Jake. How much of the stream have I missed? Not much. Alright, pull back a bit. It's only Yemen we're wanting to crush here. There's no point exhausting ourselves on Kara. Once we... maybe we should carve a path to Kara. It's the worst that could happen anyway. Oh yeah, you've only missed 35 minutes. Although you missed the 2 hours of hell as well if you weren't there for that. Okay. Begin the glorious judification. Don't mess with our missionaries, they know judo. Oh, we're even accepting Egyptian. That's going to speed this up considerably. 2% to be anally precise. Gotta hand it to this province, it's holding out well. And I gotta hand it to my own stupidity. Why am I leaving all these people here? That's exactly the kind of thing I berate myself for doing. All you need is the bare minimum, plus an extra 1,000 to tank any plague that breaks out. Plague is a nasty modifier. It gives you something like 5% attrition on all forces there. Done and done right. So, do we plow on? Yeah, I think we plow on. You folks can take Baghdad. We'll stick the 2 siege on you as well. The rest of you head up just to clean them up. And we don't have any rebel issues here, so once you guys have made enough of a forward motion, tag behind the 20 stack. Shouldn't those troops be looting instead of standing in your land? Yeah, but micro and all that. Who's got the time for that? The supply limit here is actually rather pitiful. Oh well, that's fine. If we can get Kara out of this war. Oh, and they still want to be my friend, bless their socks. Yeah, actually we can do plenty of looting here in Kara land. Baghdad itself is rather wealthy. Jake, could you show us how the Reformation is going? Certainly. Wow, that's a new one. The Reformed is doing pretty good. Protestantism did not take root in Germany whatsoever. The Hansa must want to use their policies for the extra ducats, but otherwise, it's going fine. Let's get you folks back there. And yeah, the annexation of you should be fairly cheap. Grab all your money as well, because why would I not take your money? There is no reason not to. Not really sure I'm interested in any Shamar land. It's all wool, crappy base tax, and I'm not that interested in Arabia anyway. He says. Just show me the money. Show me all the money, actually. Jake, how about Elam and release Persia, get all the rebel defection land from the... No, you're thinking of maximum overblob there. That's not what we're about right now. My thoughts here are concise. Get the achievement. If I was going maximum overblob, there's a lot more I would have done than this. You're expensive, but I'll pay for you anyway. I love having a trader. I've been thinking about the event with the trader and the master of the mint. Oh, no, actually, forget I said that. Okay, we're almost there. A couple more caps. Probably won't even need the fort for this. All that loot. There we go. Cheers, big ears. Don't really need to break you up with anyone, do I? Yeah, you're not friendly with anyone that's going to cross my path, and you are threatened by the Ottomans. Let's hope you don't make a beautiful friendship. That's you done. Get these split up ones up north here. You folks... Actually, I'll take you down to kinda. And you folks... You take some bizarre route of your own, actually. Now, Shamar. Again, I am so interested in money, like you wouldn't believe. I can't make you a vassal. But yeah, the money is nice. And one more to pop. I'm afraid you just go away completely. And I take all your money. 360 overextension means 360 admin point. Sorry, 36 overextension means 360 admin points. We can afford that, no problem. Why do we not have 100% on you? Of course, Hormuz. But we can deal with that. Jake, about maximum overblob, will you do such a campaign on common sense? I've done so much blobbing, man. I suppose I need to get the French achievement, which really is hyper blob. Yeah, I suppose its time will come. Let's get you out of everyone's way, not enjoying all this attrition that I'm suckling. So now we have the blockade on you. That gives us a good chunk of extra war score. It's all that we really need. Because blockades on important provinces, yeah, they're worth a fair bit. Blockade of Hormuz, 12.2. It's not enough to get anything out of you, but we don't need anything out of you, Hormuz, and you will never interfere again. Well, Yemen never will. Thanks for the silky income. It actually comes down right here, so we're getting plus 0.42 per month, which I think is rather nice. Alright, the income's starting to amount to something. Let's get you back to our choke zone and get Corin. Should drastically increase our power in the Gulf of Aden, which really makes me wonder, am I better collecting here or transferring? Mahuri is actually sucking up a chunk of that because you're upstream. We don't have the power in Alexandria, so it probably is better for us to collect there. As soon as I can, though, you are getting inside me. That's only a couple of years away. Jake, how about religiously uniting the world? No! No! Don't want to do that. Not at all. Even Cairo bends the knee to the Jew. Austria have 105 units, that's actually rather handy. But they're still not... Oh, they'll be the next emperor. Perhaps I should rethink having them as a rival. I mean, it's a shame, it'll cost us 100 dip, but if I can get Austria on my good side, it's probably better than having them, even if they do give us some good PP. So what we'll do is we'll start improving our relations with them. Sure, they may not think much of us right now, but give it some time. They will soon see that we are the last line of defense against the Otto scum. Jake, why not develop? Do I look like a developing man to you? Alright, I guess I will develop a bit. Nah. Well... Nah. I mean, our capital has highlands, which is horrible. And a lot of lands that wouldn't give us too much bother would be outside of any of this. So really, it's just this area. Granted, we do accept Ethiopian, and it's our religion now, so this would actually be prime land to develop. But still, we aren't Western tech. We need to squeeze every monarch point for what it's worth. This event is so good. don't really think we need you here as a fort, but we will anyway. It's not exactly costing us the world. Get you folks over here, whilst we consider the integration of Makuria shortly. Jake, deplete your gold mines. Ah, now that's not a bad idea. We could go to our gold province right here and increase its production. That would give us a good chunk of extra money now, wouldn't it? It's coastline, it's tropical, which makes it more expensive development, but what the heck, it's only dip, isn't it? We'll get it up to 9. And suddenly we're making the profits. We're also making the inflations, but that's okay. Our gold isn't exactly 10% of our income, so we can't get that horrible event. Oh, cavalry combat ability. Everything's coming up for Ethiopia now. Nice. As Ethiopia must surely have been making the profit for a while now. Ugh. It's nice and cheap to integrate Makuria, and that is one fewer friend for the Ottomans. They have plenty as it is, but I'm on the fence about Kilwa. Would be kind of dividing my attention. I'll pass on beating up Kaffa for now. We don't need the money anymore. Oh, that's a Venice to be proud of. My poor Venice in the multiplayer game, just getting whipped again and again. Right, so the Yemenis, the Omanis, and the Hejazis all want to rise up. They'll just have to rise up. I'll beat them down, it's no problem. Could you potentially vassalize Hejaz? Potentially. I could get plus 10 for the marriage. Shamar is probably a more likely target there, though. Now they hate me. But hate can quickly turn to love. Kind of taking back what I said earlier about, oh, I'm not interested in Arabia, but when there is a freebie going, should probably take... Oh, right. Shamar allied with the Ottomans. That's reason enough to get them in our good books. Vassalizing them is like instantly taking us away from the Ottomans. So yes, we shall vassalize Shamar. Means we need to get some damn good relations with them, but that's okay. Ugh, the lack of diplomats is a little suffocating, however. If this was after the patch, I would have +1 diplomat for my rank. And +1 leader. But it isn't, so we don't. Right. Just hope your attitude towards me changes. Jake, could you take over all of Africa? Yes, I could. No, I will not. Alright, the Yemenis want to rise up soon. Again, that's no problem. Makuria, get inside me. Won't take long, thankfully. Take about 40 months, I think. With your match 3 skills, I'm sure their hate will turn to love in no time. Yeah, but I'm not interested in this region at all. I need to get these 2 provinces off of the Ottomans. One clear and decisive war with them will make it mine. So I'll probably do that this... Actually, let's make a go. We're going to finish this campaign today. How does that sound? I agree. It sounds great. Oh, shoot. I forgot about this province entirely. And now, I don't even have the numbers to take them on. Yeah, that's an issue. I don't have the boats for this. Okay, let's look at them. 3, 2, and 1. My best option would be to outflank them, which I can't even do because I only have 5 transports. Oh, what a foolish mistake for me to make. Let's get ourselves 12 transports in total and send over our best to deal with them. Right, the others are Hijazi, so that's over here. Pshaw, more than ready to deal with that. Somebody says, wait for the separatists to teleport over. True, they could do that. Or I could launch a suicidal attack on them, and I know which suggestion I prefer. Gonna take a -2 on this. Go get him. Disappointing. Alright, next. This is how I show my love for my men. That's more like it. Jake, don't make too many promises you can't keep. Like, I'll beat Castlevania 4 in 2 hours of hell flat. No worries. Now, I never promised that. I was fairly sure I would never make that. I didn't think I'd even complete it. To be honest, I'm actually a bit proud of myself for that Castlevania run. I'm amazed I was able to complete it that quickly, let alone completing it at all. Alright, so back to the consideration of Shamar, and you still need to get them inside of me. Why do they have a Casus Belli on me? They have Holy War, of course they took a religious, so that's another -15 we'll have to overcome. It's going to be even harder than the last one. But that's okay. I have every confidence we can get it. We got Makuria rather comfortably. There's a thought, as we integrate you... Oh, snap. I was paying no attention to this, and now these guys are going to cause me an issue. Or two. Or will they? You can get over to Aden... How about here? No, too slow. Oh well, this one province is going to suffer rebel effects, but that's all. Hopefully. Okay, see, one of my problems is that I don't have any boats on this side either. I don't want to build them because they would just get smashed. But we'll build them anyway. We need a few cogs over here. $12. Nah, I'd feel a bit more comfortable with 18. Done and done right. Okay, so no more rebels to worry about. Shamar will eventually see the light. We'll get Makuria inside of us. And then I really feel like piercing into the Ottomans. Tear them apart. Oifmp says, morning Jake, what did I miss? Ah, just a bit of lovely. Just a bit of cleanup. Nothing special. Shout out to Forza. He's one of the other QAs. And he just sent me a message saying he's got 114 achievements, Jake. Your move. Well, what am I at right now? 102. Bah. Guess I will eventually have to play as Poland and get that. There's no way I'm streaming a Poland campaign just to get that accursed achievement though. So you can forget about that. Alright, okay. You being allied to the Ottomans is a huge malice to you wanting to be my friend. And a royal marriage is only 10, and being neutral is another problem. Let's see if we can change that, step by step. Come on now. We can be good friends, I am sure of it. Yeah, if his attitude changes, that would be great. Ugh, that is not a lot of trade power at all. Ah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thanks, buddy. Are you sure you still want to be neutral to me? It's fairly sure, but we're almost there with the alliance. We just need a touch more. Not like fleet basing rights are going to change anything here, but a huge smack of subsidies per month might help. That doesn't go up by much. Not by much at all. Oh well, come on. I got money to burn. Doing the best I can here, buddy. If I could just bag that alliance. Okay, well, a better advisor would help, but the trouble is if I integrate my vassal, I don't think it would help enough. It wouldn't give us plus 10, it would only give us plus 5. The trust is hurting as well. Alright, well, we got a level 2 guy. But that's still just a shred too little. Don't think that's gonna do it there. Navy strength, diplomatic, army strength, opinion. The opinion is nice and all, but it's just not enough. And this guy's draining my coffers like nothing on earth. So close. Okay, well, declaring war on an enemy would help, but there's another side to that, and that's that I'd be at war, and he wouldn't want to join me. The wars at war and aggressive expansion would soon tick away, but that wouldn't be enough again on its own. And at the turn of the year, I have a feeling that you're going to be inside of me. August, September, October, November, December, 4. Nah, that's gonna be too much. I mean, I could de-rival the Ottomans. That would get me an alliance with you. Would also cost me 100 dip. But the Ottomans also rival me, so that would hurt my chances. Actually, I'm not sure about that. It probably doesn't work that way, but we can give it a go. Oh, nice. It does work that way. Well, it cost us 100 dip, but that should now get you as my vassal shortly. Oh, we're definitely having the Ottomans back as a rival. And great, you're defensive now. So the question is, how do we get that extra 7 that we need? The subsidies are helping, and at the turn of the month we'll lose the aggressive expansion and another bit of the wars at war. Yeah, we got you. Welcome to the fold, Makuria. Oh, jeez. Welcome to religious disunity. Oh, and that's right. Military access will be enough. Lovely. That's another ally snatched away from the Ottomans, feeding the ever fatter Ethiopia war machine. And you know what? I feel like carving our